G'day, my name is George. I'm a salesman here at Pacific Toyota. Today I'm going to take you through a virtual tour of the vehicle you see in front of you, the Rav4. This is the GX model, which is the entry-level model. It is an all-wheel drive and it's a 2.5 four-cylinder petrol engine. It's a 2016 model, and I'm going to take you through all of the vehicle inside and out, show you any blemishes that might be on there, any scratches, but also show you all the features on the vehicle and give you a true and transparent look at the vehicle. Now before we jump into the vehicle, just going to give you a look around here. We are Pacific Toyota. We do have two pre-owned vehicle sites here in Cairns. We hold around 140 cars at any given time. All the vehicles you see here we can finance. We accept trade-ins on every vehicle we sell. And across the way here, just give you a look at the bigger part of the business if you like. We have our new vehicle sales for Toyota and our new vehicle sales for Lexus. And just down the way here we have our service department and our parts department. We're a fully functioning dealership. But you want to know about the car, so let me take you through the car. I'll start with the front. Now obviously you can't miss it. Don't see too many Rav4s with a chrome bull bar on it. This one's exceptional. It's an ECB bar, East Coast bars, and obviously you can see it's been very professionally done. Offers so many advantages, the bull bar on this, and you don't see too many in the Rav4. It's also got the headlamp protectors, the bonnet protector there as well. I'll give you a bit of a close-up on the paint just so you can see everything. And again, if I see anything, I will bring it to your attention. There's a little tiny one here, tiny. The stone, obviously the front of the vehicle is where you're going to find most of your sort of stone chips, but we would definitely have a look at a brush touch for that, just to make sure that they're all touched up before they leave. Happy to do that for you. Have a look at the bonnet, give you a look at... There's a little bit of dust on the vehicle because it's been sitting on the front line. The front line is where we keep all our prime stock, so it gathers a little bit of dust, but I'm not seeing any marks. There's just one here. Oh no, it's just a little bit of dust. And a little bit of look over the windscreen. Again, if the camera does pick up, I will bring it to your attention to try and give you the most fairest view of the car as possible. This car looks in great shape actually. Let's have a look at tires. Yep, it's a brand new tyre, steel rims, colour coded mirrors, colour coded door handles. I'll give you a look down the side here. You can often spot any dents by looking down the side with the reflection of light. I'm not seeing anything on this vehicle. So far it's in fantastic condition. I've got nothing to report so far. Again, plenty of treads, like it has a new tyre actually, that one. It is the all-wheel drive, and again apologies, there's a lot of dust on here. Quite a large boot space. Now the seats can be folded down. You do that from inside the vehicle. I'll show that to you in a second. You do have a cargo net here, which you can adjust to suit yourself however you want to do it. This can be removed and it can be put underneath the shelf here. And you've also got a tonneau cover here, which I'll show to you. If I move this cargo out of the way. Right, one more. And again, this clips up to the back of the headrest to give you complete coverage. But again, if you're not using this, it can be removed and it does stow away underneath here. Just want to show you how much room is actually in here. It's huge. Spare wheel underneath here. It is a full-size spare. Jack and tools are in here as well, and in this little gap here is where the tonneau cover and your cargo net would run across the way there. So it does stow away inside the vehicle if you're not using it. If you do want to put something large in here, you can. Pull those things out, they do stay in the car. Let's pull this back down. And obviously your reverse camera here, I'll show that when you get in the vehicle, how it looks from inside. It is the all-wheel drive. This means the front wheels and the rear wheels are driving the vehicle. It will be in two-wheel drive most of the time. It will engage all-wheel drive when it is required, so the car can sense when that is required and it can engage it for you. You don't have to do anything with it, although you can lock it in if you wish. Again, if you look down the side here, for a 2016 car, this is in absolutely great shape. It's a credit to the former owner. They've kept this in fantastic nick. the servicing is up to date as well. I'll take you through that when I get inside to give you full disclosure over all the servicing on it as well, so you know it's been maintained. Give you a look at the interior. Absolutely spotless, guys. If there's any marks or any tears or anything, I will bring it to your attention. What about there? Oh, that's going to come out. That's just a little surface mark. Have a look at the headlining as well. Honestly, absolutely spotless. You do have a 12-volt charging point down here as well. Speakers in the door, cup handles in the door. This does come down. A couple of cup holders there. And like I said to you, to fold this down, you pull on the lever here and the whole thing moves down. And it gives you a very flat surface from the back to the front. And obviously the other side would do the same. So maximum space when you need it. Let's take you into the driver's door. So on this door, full master controls, all electric windows, electric locking and window locking from the driver's position here. You have your electric mirrors here as well, and this one does have a couple of lights on the front there as well, so you can operate on the bill bar. Now I'll take you inside the vehicle, just jump inside. It is a remote central lock and key. We'll pop this in, we'll start it up. The aircon instantly hits you, it's fantastic. Now if you have a look at the dash here, the only lights that are on are the handbrake and the fact that I'm not wearing a seatbelt. It is also telling us that we're currently driving in eco mode because we're not moving at this moment in time. So, steering wheel, let me talk you through the steering wheel. All audio controls on the left, telephone controls and your multi-information display, which is right here. This control from here. If I just touch this button, it'll give you loads of different types of information in there. Obviously one of the most important ones is how many Ks it's done. It's 80,750. Your cruise controls on the back of the steering wheel here. Push it in to engage, pull it down to set. Very simple to use. Obviously this can be adjusted if you want to move it, just down here, a little lever. It will move up and down and in and out to get that perfect position for you, and then you lock it in place, which is good. I'll take you over to your head unit here. Now it is a touchscreen head unit, but you can obviously use the buttons down the side as well. So currently we're in audio, so if I change this to, let's say, car for instance, it tells us all about how the vehicle has been driven, how far the current fuel in the tank is going to take us. You can also check past records so you can see how the car's been driven of late, how many litres per K it's using. Again, audio, if we go into source, it will give you all the audio options. AM, FM, if there's a disc in there, USB, Bluetooth. And with Bluetooth you can connect not only your phone, you can connect 5 phones to this one system. You can play music, you can play Spotify, anything on your phone you can play through it. It's a great system. Obviously it does take CDs as well if you're still using CDs. It does have parking sensors on this as well, which I've never mentioned to you. You can turn them on and off from up here. See if I can zoom in that a little bit for you. It's a bit dark with the light, but yeah, parking sensors are there. On this one, so when we select reverse, first thing that happens, reverse camera. Every single time you select reverse, your camera will come up. If I give you a little look at it, if I just move back gently just to show you how that looks when you're moving. Very clear vision behind you so you can see everything that's going on. You can go down into drive, you can go selective if you wish and go up through the gears. If you have a look at the dash here, it's telling me what gear I'm in at the moment when I change it. I can select that manually just from going up or down. Most people put it in drive, but that's a choice for you. Obviously 2 cup holders. You do have your 12-volt accessory socket, USB and AUX point. You have eco mode and sport mode, very self-explanatory. The eco mode will save you fuel, the sport mode will use a bit more fuel, but you get a bit more power out of the motor. It has a 2.5 litre engine, so it's got plenty of push in it. You've got a tray with the first lever here, and if you use the second one, you've got your box. It's quite a large box in there as well. Now I've left these books out for you purposely so I can show you. The vehicle comes with complete books, it came with it brand new. I want to show you the servicing book in this one because it is absolutely phenomenal. So it's every 6 months or 10,000 Ks is the service is due. This one, the first one was done at 8,200. The next one was 19. The 30,000 was done at 34. The 40,000 was done at 42. The 50,000 was done at 50. 60 at 59. 70 at 68. 80 at 79. And obviously that was the last service. It's only just clicked over the 80 now, so full servicing on this vehicle, hasn't missed a service. It's been very well maintained. The customer has kept the car in great condition mechanically and aesthetically. I'll just show you a little bit of the dash as well. Again, absolutely spotless. There's nothing to report on this car that's of any kind of worry to you. Interior is spotless. Whoever picks up this car is going to be very happy with it. I'll just pop the bonnet and give you a look at how that is, so you can see for yourself. A couple of things I just missed there. So being an all-wheel drive, you can lock the centre differential up there, and it locks the front and the back to give you 50% drive at the front, 50% drive at the back, so you get full maximum all-wheel drive. You can lock it if you wish. Downhill assist. Downhill assist, if you're on a gravelly road or an unsure road going downhill, you push downhill assist to take your feet off the pedals, and the car will slowly take you down the hill. All you've got to do is steer. Now, I'll just show you under the bonnet. Okay. Exactly what we expected to see here. Very clean, tidy, very well maintained. Like I said, it's a credit to the person that owned the vehicle beforehand. They've really taken care of their vehicle, and it's obviously going to be a great vehicle for the next person. Just to give you a look all around so you can see everything. And again, the idea of this is just purely for transparency. We want to show you exactly what the car is, so there's no surprises, nothing to report that's going to be an issue to you in any way. But that is the Rav4. As you can see by the price, we are always adjusting our price of our cars to make sure that we are on point with the market pricing. Every time you search a vehicle, we want to be up there with the cheapest of that kind. So we're always adjusting our pricing. It was $26,990, we've come down to $25,990. The car's going to sell, hopefully it's you that buys it. This is the Rav4. I really hope you've enjoyed your virtual tour. If you need any questions, just ask for George. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you.